Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. This is part number 2 of reading comprehension and précis exam number 5. Part 2 exam number 5. كنظن الإكزام واضح في الشرح في الفيديو الأولاني. دابا ندخل مباشرة للتصحيح. اوكي section number 1 اللي قال لك اعطيني فيها title text. تقدر تكتب title يكون عنده علاقة بمحتوى ديال النص. أنا مثلا اخترت man's health and testosterone حيث عنده علاقة بالهرمون الذكري والمشاكل الصحية اللي تكون عند الرجال. اوكي section number 2 are the following statements true or false? If false then rewrite them to make them true. اوكي انا كل وحده غنجاوب عليها بترو ولا فولس غندير التعليل ديال الجواب غناخذ لكم مقتطف من التكست علاش قلت ليها ترو او علاش قلت ليها فولس. Stats this prove the notion اللي هي الفكره that men outlive women الرجال تعيشوا اكثر من النساء. ترو علاش حيت في التكست مكتوب عندي women tend to live يعني used to live او اعتادوا او عاده ما women tend to live longer than men. Number 2 according to the Center for That Control the average American woman lives longer than men. هذه true تاهي تعيش عادة أكثر من الرجل. صحيح علاش حيت في التكست مكتوب عندي the average American man will live to age 76 according to the latest CDC figures while the average woman in America will live to age 81 يعني 81 تعيش أكثر منه. Number 3 the gender gap in life expectancy is peculiar to the American society. بحال قلنا peculiar بحال خاصة بالمجتمع الأمريكي وهذه false. علاش الجواب ديالي درت the gender gap in life expectancy على المدى ديال الحياة is known in all societies كاين في كاع المجتمعات all societies. علاش حيت في التكست مكتوب عندي this male female lifespan gap is not a new phenomenon. Experts have known about it for decades لعقود. It's also not restricted to Americans. It's not restricted to Americans. علاش false. Number 4 Dr. Perminder Sakdev believes that boozing is likely to increase man's life expectancy. Boozing means drinking excessively or drinking lots of alcohol. So this is false. You cannot drink lots of alcohol according to the text and you will live longer than the average women in America. Excessive drinking can shorten man's life expectancy. علاش عندي في text men are more likely to smoke, drink excessively and be overweight. They are also less likely to seek medical help early and if diagnosed with a disease they are more likely to be non-adherent to treatment. حتى في شي مرضو داكشي غالبا ما يلتزموش بالعلاج كما ينبغي. Number 5 he also thinks that men are more likely to take their state of health seriously. هذه عاوتاني false. علاش he disbelieves that men are serious with their state of health. حتى عنده في التكست قال لك they are also less likely to seek medical help early and if diagnosed with a disease they are more likely to be non-adherent to treatment. اش قلنا في الجواب اللي من قبل ما يلتزموش بهذوك ضوابط العلاج شي بحال النساء. Number 6 man's short lifespan hinges on his low level of testosterone. True according to the text. Experts say testosterone might abbreviate a man's lifespan. Abbreviate here shorten. Okay. In other ways, male sex hormones decrease immune function and increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases, says Kyung-Jin Min, a professor of biological sciences at Indian University in South Korea. Number 7. According to medical experts, male sex hormones taper off the danger and probability of cardiovascular diseases. taper off بحال تيحيدوا داك الخطر ديال احتمالية هذا النوع تاع الأمراض. But it is false. Male sex hormones increase the risk for cardiovascular diseases. According to the text عندي هنايا sex hormones increase the risk for and the increase ماشي taper off اللي هي تقدر تعني decrease يعني increase the risk for cardiovascular diseases. Number 8, Min and his team discovered that eunuchs live longer than castrated guys. False. They discovered that eunuchs live longer than uncastrated غلط خاصني واحد هنا than uncastrated guys. They found that the eunuchs tended to live about 14 to 19 years longer than uncastrated men. Number 9, men's experiment reveals that testosterone actually thwarts the discharge of several disease-fighting immune cells. True, al-Hasab takes because men's study points to lab research showing that testosterone might block the release of some disease-fighting immune cells. Section number 3. Circle the appropriate answer based on your response on the meaning in the context أو لا in context. tend يعني الكلمات هادو اللي مختار هنا الأستاذ ديالهم هنا تيتغير لهم المعنى بزاف على حسب الاستعمال ديالهم في الكونتكست. tend إلا قلتي I tend to wake up early يعني من عادتي أن نستيقظ مبكر ولكن إلا حطيتها في كونتكست آخر يقدر يتبدل لها المعنى. Okay, tend does it mean to be less disposed to be inclined to handle or to conduce? The correct answer is to be inclined to. Number 2, we have average. Does it mean degree? A typical of a group of people? Quality? Level? The correct answer is typical of a group of people. Number 3, look forward to. To search تهي look forward to meeting you for example عندها معنى آخر يعني متحمس بزاف أن نتلاقاك أو لا عندها معنى آخر اللي هو to anticipate something. To search, to gaze, to anticipate and not to admire. Number 4, to do with something. مثلا this problem has to do with your financial state for instance. Does it mean concerned with and related to or connected to or to have no bearing on? The correct answer is C, connected to. The problem has to do with your financial state يعني the problem is connected to your financial state. Brawls. Does it mean a loud party or a noisy scuffle? Scuffle قلنا هي fight واحد النوع تاع الشجار ولا الصراع ولا يعني brawls هي a noisy scuffle. scuffle تعني هو شجار حاد ولا خصومة. Number 6, eunuch means a powerless man. كتعني a powerless man. eunuch هنا كتعني هو a castrated man, okay, without his testicles. Number 7, immune means exempt. This is another meaning here in the text. Exempt, not unresponsive to or susceptible to or unprotected from. Section number 4. What do the underlined words refer to in the text? شنو هما دوك underlined العلم تيعودوا؟ عندي هنا which وفي الجملة في text عندي the World Health Organization's Health Index which calculates the number of years a man or woman can expect to live without a major disease. اللي عندي which تبع مباشرة تتعود على the World Health Organization's Health Index على هاد Health Index. Okay, it and if text this male-female lifespan gap is not a new phenomena. Experts have known about it for decades. يعني it كتعود على lifespan gap. Some. Sakdev says there are a few popular theories, some to do with biology and some to do with behavior. يعني هاد some كتعود على popular theories. Section number 5 paraphrase the statements in bold type using your own style. يعني هاد التكست كامل بنا نديرو ليه paraphrasing. قراو ونشوفو كي درت انا paraphrasing ديالو. Men are more likely to take life-threatening risks and to die in car accidents, brawls اللي قلنا هما الشجارات or gunfights. Okay, شوف كتبت هنايا men tend to risk their lives and die in car accidents, battles or battles هاد تقدر تعني هاد brawls شجار or armed fights اللي هي gun fights داخل فيها الarm. There is evidence that a man's biology, namely his elevated levels of the male sex hormone testosterone, may lead him into the kind of trouble that could shorten his life. هنا فيما معناه there is proof هي evidence synonym that the هنا elevated راه كتعني increased testosterone level in a man's body might cause him certain troubles that can cut down his life. Cut down كتعني to shorten تقلص. Cut down his life. Section 6. Write a summary in not more than 25 words. يعني تذكير فقط بالسمري تكتب راه داير عليه هنا درس هو paraphrasing. summary تناخد ما قلو هذا اللي مهم فقط. تهد مثلا عندي he says أو لا the doctor he works here and there on top of that. فين غنلقاوها تاني where is it how عاوتاني another doctor says هادو في هاد الكوتيشنز ما تنبقاش نتابع نسوق لهم في في البريسي في السامري يعني تنوصل وتنكتب ما هو مهم. انا مبغاش نقرا هادي باش ما يطولش الفيديو راه هو عندكم وشوف انا كي درت ليه الاختصار ديالو كامل في سطر ونص اولا about 2 lines يعني الخلاصه ديال هاد الشيء كاملو في واحد 2 lines يعني اللي ضروري منها فقط لا بد يعني اللي قاري التكست غير بيقرا هاد جوج سطور وبيفهم الموضوع كامل وعلاش داو. Men are careless about their health. High testosterone level lessens ولا weakens immune function and cut down man's life. Castrated men outlive uncastrated ones. وتندير full stop وهذا هو التصحيح ديال الامتحان and I wish you the best of luck.